Welcome to the Fox Trap, baby. Welcome to the Fox Trap, baby. Why? Because Foxy Tea is the best tea. Use caution when you see me, bitch. Good morning. This is coffee, not tea. But good morning, guys. Mm, yes, I needed it. That's the caramel macchiato with some a chocolate drizzle, caramel drizzle. Well, caramel macchiato foam, cold foam, and caramel drizzle as well. So that's what I did. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning. Blessings, blessings, everyone. Blessings. Blessings. Jamie said blessings around the world, everyone. Yo, I'm sorry. I'm just getting in here. I'm sorry. I took a Benadryl last night. My sinuses are kicking my butt. As soon as I go outside, I get this sneezing. So it's kind of messing with me. But nonetheless, hey everybody, happy Memorial Weekend. Happy Memorial Day. Um, okay, let me sage this space, the area. I don't think this should be having me sneezing. Hi. Hey y'all. It's just that, you know, outside though, as soon as I hit outside, as soon as I let the windows open, I'm sneezing, y'all. But I took a Benadryl last night, so I think I should be feeling a little bit better. Also, it's that time of the month, so having a lot of cramping. My bad. I should have put it on do not disturb. Yeah. I knew better. I knew better. Anyway, okay. All right. So we got a little the white sage to cleanse the space. Now we're gonna do a little blue sage. Give us some money on, cause I ain't gonna lie, that did help with the funyuns. You know, cause I know Friday was a little iffy for me, and I was broke. You know what I mean? But we did the little stage. We did the stage, and it did help your girl out. And I got my gas money. You know, 'cause that's just what I really needed was the gas money to keep going for me and the baby. Hey, how you doing, Chiefs fan? Chiefs fan. I'm sorry. How you doing? 1, 2, 3. Hi. Good morning. I'm just saying it helped though. And y'all think I'm lying, it did. So nah, it ain't. I'm trying to say it helped me. I want to know, did it help y'all? Did y'all end up coming through with some money? Because it helped. Shoot, it helped me. It helped me. Ooh. Hi y'all. Hi Cotlin, the gamer, or Cotlin. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Oh, okay. So basically, what I wanted to do, I'm going to do the Mystic Rose Oracle. I hope y'all had a good weekend and having a good day today. Today is Monday, guys. My allergies. I'm sorry, y'all. So, collective, you could be going through some sinus issues. It's like that. I ain't trying to put my stuff on y'all, but hopefully you're not. But if you are, you could just not be feeling your best. Hey, Jose. But but instead of whew, You might not be feeling your best, but nonetheless, you're here, and that's what we grateful for. All right, I'm gonna start off with the healing oracle, energy oracle first, and then we want to clarify some stuff with the Mystic Red Rose oracle, right? Because normally I just do the healing oracle, but I don't know if I end up coming out with the same reading because I just keep using the same cards. So, all right, let's switch it up. Spirit guys, what would you like the collective to know? Thank you for using me as a vessel, as a messenger for the collective and giving positive messages. Please allow only positive messages or what is meant for the collective. Only no darkness, no negative messages in here. Please, collective, thank you. Eat it. Okay, that one. They popped out. So I think I'm going to use them. Y'all, I'm sorry if I keep sneezing. Goddamn. Okay. So, this came out. Okay, collective, this came out was, we seen this first. But these popped out first. But, all right, forget it. We're going to read this first because it came out first. So, we have goodness. You have goodness collective. And this acceptance came out. Okay? Excuse me. And what was over here, what came out face up, was faith. Faith. Okay. So we're gonna read the goodness. Okay, so goodness. I overcome my imperfections, polish my character, and feed on the positive. Thus I free myself. Thus I free myself and allow my goodness to manifest and become a source of joy. Through gentleness, I offer unconditional support and understanding, love to myself and others. So you could be a person that's just has so much unconditional love, and you could you could be polishing your character at this point. You're overcoming your imperfections. So any imperfections that you may have about yourself, that you feel like you have for yourself, you could be overcoming those obstacles. Okay, collective. Like for instance, me, my sinuses. Sorry, I didn't even see that. My sinuses killing me. But I'm overcoming my imperfections, which is my nose. I'm trying to tell you, it feels so stuffy too. Anyway, you're overcoming your imperfections. You polishing your character. You polishing who you are as a person. You becoming more than what meets the eye. That's what it seems like. You're becoming more than what meets the eye, collective. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you guys. It's an oracle reading, sweetheart. It's an oracle reading. Acceptance. So we're gonna go with acceptance. It's saying I accept every step that life presents me without resistance. I try to find out what the universe is trying to teach me so that I can grow. Thus, I freedom on the path of light. So, by you having that goodness in you and you're overcoming your imperfections, you polishing your character, you just working on who you are as a person, working and operating in God's light a little bit more than you normally was, right? As you are polishing yourself, as you are becoming who you're really, really meant to be, okay? Um, yeah, even though you're becoming who you are meant to be, you're accepting the fact that you're accepting whatever life brings you to at the same time. So you're not sitting up there avoiding things. You're facing the issues at hand, I feel like. And yeah, you without resistance, you're not sitting up there turning away, nothing like that. No, I don't want to go through that. I don't want to, face this or whatever. No, collective, you are doing what you have to do, and you're on the path of you're going to be free at some point. Okay, and when I mean free, I mean you could either be healed, free from distractions, free from um, the many obstacles that come your way. For real, you may be free from just a karmic bond. You could. I'm saying you could be. I'm saying you could be. You're paying attention. You just are paying attention to what life has to bring to you, like the lessons that you're figuring something out. Collective, you're figuring something out by you doing the work, and you are overcoming your imperfections and everything like that. You're figuring something out. You're figuring out the people that was around you or something like that what their motive was. Now it's becoming clear, instead of you being um held captive in this delusion that they may have had you in. Collective, I see that you're seeing clearly now, or whatever, like you're overcoming that. So everything could be cloudy, like how my sinuses is cloudy. I can't see. It's a lot of stuff going on. I can't see. You see what I'm saying? The church could be. You get what I'm saying? You're accepting what's going on, and you're actually seeing it for what it really is, and then you're advancing. You are advancing because you're freeing yourself from that. You're freeing yourself from that because, collective, you have faith. You have faith. All right. So it says, I am confident I will achieve my goals. I live in the present and have faith in the future. I firmly believe in my value within the universe. So you know what you hold, the value you hold, whether everybody else see it or not, or think that you're valuable or not. You're not worried about the next person. You're not worried about them knowing what you are capable of or the potential that you have. You're not worried about that because you know you have some type of value, and that's all that matters. And you bring something to the table. Shoot, hell, you might be the table. You get what I'm saying when it comes to it. So you're not paying attention to nobody that doesn't contribute to with the path that you're going. Okay, choice, collective. You got choice. You got choice, and it say I choose serenity, light, and positive energy. No matter what I go through, I choose happiness. I rise above fear and direct my thoughts to God. Excuse me. So, like I said, you have the faith. You have the faith, collective, that you bring something to the table when it comes to the universe. You're not worrying about, and like I said, you're choosing. You're choosing, though. You have the choice, and you're choosing to. Excuse me. You're choosing to be at peace. You're choosing serenity. You're choosing to stay in your calm space, your 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 safe space. Someone could be trying to get you out of your safe space. Someone could be around that's like, hey, come on out, do this or do that or whatever. And I'm seeing maybe or somebody is doing something like the things that they was doing that you ain't pay attention to, that you're now paying attention to what they was doing. Like they could be trying to make you come out of your character, and well, it could seem that way, that they trying to make you come out your character and react to them in a certain type of way, because maybe normally you used to react or get triggered, sorry, to the point where you might lash out on a person and they might have you exactly where they want you to be, in that disrupted type of feel or state. But I feel like that you're choosing peace. You're not choosing to operate or respond in that manner because you've grown too much. You know too much now too. That's what it seemed like. You know it entirely too much, collective. You done grown, you done learned, you evolved some type of way too much where it's not even possible for you to react in a way that they want you to react anymore. Like they can't even, the trigger is no longer triggering. That's what I'm saying. For you, collective, the trigger is no longer triggering. Sorry, it's just not happening. I don't know. I'm seeing like they can't get to you or something. Peace. What? She's yeah, Jamie. That's what. Yeah, yeah. Peace. I am unwavering in the face of fear. They can't move you. Y'all seen that came out? How that's y'all next? That's your next card. Exactly. Exactly. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little cocky. I get a little cocky with the message because it's like, yeah, yeah. You thought you had them. Think again. You thought you. Sorry, I'm sorry. Getting a little cocky. I'm sorry. Humble me, Lord. I know. I'm sorry, but it's just, ooh, feel good. I'm sorry, but I come to, yeah, I'm wavering in the face of fear. I come to my senses and embrace challenge. Okay, I am determined to think with gentleness and calm. I find inner silence and become a manifestation of peace. So people could look at you like you're the catalyst of peace. What? Okay. Somebody is looking at you like, hey, if I want to be peaceful, if I want to find serenity, I'm going to look at you, collective. They could be looking at you for assistance or inspiration, motivation, because you you seem like you do nothing but manifest peace, and you get it. You get it. Sorry. Sorry. Because a lot of times we ask for things. We ask for things. But you might not get what you asked for. You get what I'm saying? Especially when you ain't do the work. But you done made it to the point where what you asked for, you're absolutely getting. Ain't nothing wrong with what you asking for because you're getting it. You're going to get it. And collective, you at peace right now. Like I said, that person, the people, whoever is trying to move you, shake you, whatever, or that was doing you dirty, was doing wrong by you, that was, copying you, you might just realize and accepted the fact that that's what they was doing. Because, when you're an empath or you just like a caring person and you're not thinking in a certain manner, you're not even realizing that that person is thinking that way because you wouldn't think that way towards that person. So that how they are trying to be a snake to you or evil to you, whatever, not even coming up in your brain. So by it not even coming up in your brain, you ain't even pay attention to it. But I'm seeing right now, you're paying attention to the goddamn bull crap. You paying attention, and when you paid attention, you chose to stay in your faith, and you chose to stay in peace and be a peaceful spirit or whatever, instead of letting them trigger you and go down the route that they wanted you to go down, because they wanted you to be disrupted. They wanted you to knock you off your path. They wanted keep you from figuring out their game. Cause you might be a person where it seems like it just go over your head type thing. Like what? Huh? Huh? I ain't know you was talking about me. Cause that's me. Cause I'd be like, cause you gotta say me for me to be like, they talking about me? Like type of thing. Because the whole time I'm not knowing that you're talking about me because why are you talking about me but not telling me? Like, no, be direct. I'm a Capricorn. I got be direct with me. Well, cause say what you guys say. Don't play no games. I don't have time to be figuring out this this ain't charades. I don't have time. I don't want to play your little game. Tell me what it is, especially if you're talking to me. We can fix it. We can get it. Or I know how to deal with you or handle you, whatever like that. But they didn't want you to figure it out. That's why it was so subliminal and it went over your head. And mind you, you're not even thinking about them in that type of way. So you ain't thinking that they would do you like that. So you oblivious. But the fact that they paid attention and you chose peace and the effect that you know now, I bet you they don't even get to be around you no more. I know I say it all the time, but they might not have no access to you no more. You might have took your access, your power away. Success collective, success. It says, I grow and thrive in the universe. I discover the purity of my heart and the higher wisdom that guides me towards victory. I direct my thoughts towards clarity and nurture wisdom. Okay? Love and goodness within me. I am free now and I succeed in my life. So instead of you retaliate and going back and forth with them like you normally do, unblocking them, blocking, unblocking, blocking, would they say block them because you don't really want to see it for real, but unblocking them because you really still being nosy and want to see what they doing. You're not doing that collective. You're over that hump or the stuff that you used to do. And I'm not saying that you used to do that, but I ain't gonna lie, I used to do that. But it's like sometimes when you could be in a sense of being unbothered collective for real. Like no Omarion for real. You really unbothered for real. And that's how you going to be successful collective. You're going to just all you doing is you're focusing on you're gaining more knowledge about whatever, like being able to see it. Now you're awakening, you free from the delusion. You're discovering, yeah, the purity of your heart and the higher wisdom that gives you that guides you towards victory. So you basically you're paying attention like this. You're paying attention to this. You're doing your research. Okay, you're doing your research yourself. You're not going off of what nobody else saying. You actually doing the work and you doing research yourself. That's how I feel. I feel like you're gaining some type of knowledge and they not realizing that you're behind closed doors you're doing that work to gain that knowledge. So now you could be aware of something that they didn't know that you was aware of and they thought that they still had you blind and covered about, right? Yeah. But just give me they're not aware that you see it now. You see them for who they were. So that veil that has been covering your eyes for so long is off. You see clearly now. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Like for real, you can see all the obstacles in my way. Like you see it. So you see that they were one of them obstacles. You see that they were in your goddamn way and you got them out of your space and you're not allowing them to spin the block. That's the thing. They so used to you being forgiven, being, a forgiving person, a pure type of person where it's like, I know they're gonna do what's good or they're gonna do the godly thing. Cool. But also you have to understand the godly thing is to remove themselves away from you too. That doesn't mean they can abandon you. And it's not saying really abandonment, but They could pray for you from afar. They do not have to give access to you. You get what I'm saying? So the disruptor, may feel like it's a goddamn, because I feel like they watching. So I'm sorry, I had to say it to them. But the disruptor, you may feel like that you still got them. And by them removing themselves, that they're abandoning you and neglecting you in some type of way. You're looking at it in a negative light, right? But the whole time, it's still, and now you probably like, yeah, you ain't of God, you ain't dealing in a godly light or nothing like that, or the Holy Spirit. And the whole time they just dealing with you in a different way, a different sense. They're praying for you from afar, praying that you know, you have some empathy in your heart, and you just stop your evil ways if you can, or you come to your senses of not even doing that to nobody, or they hope that you learned from your lesson of losing a good person like them. That's collective, you know, and hopefully you get your goddamn stuff together. And you just be better to the next person. Because the thing is us as collectives, like collective, I'm talking to you now. Like the thing is that you're not worried about the person being really good to you no more. Like, you're not worrying about them doing right by you no more. They done lost that access to you, and that's that. They show their true colors. They show who they were, whatever like that, and you're not judging, but you're just not allowing that to happen to you no more. Like, and you're praying for the best of them, like for the best for them as well, but you want them to be the best they are so they can be better to the next person they come across. It doesn't have to be you. And I don't think that they realize that we don't need that. It don't need to be us. Yes, you have to change, or yes, you may have to do a little bit better when it comes to loving people and being good to people, but um we came to terms that it doesn't have to be towards us though. We're still will get our blessings with or without you being a better person to us. You could just be a better person than other people and learn from what you did to us. That is a blessing to us. We still feel good about it because of the simple fact that it's like, okay, it was a reason why I had to go through that, was because it was the betterment of this person and the betterment of the people that came across that person in the future. So it's like I'm okay with being a blueprint or something, or practice or something, or an eye opener. I'm okay with being an eye opener to a person that kind of change their heart to be a little bit better to other people. We realize it don't have to be us. If they ain't kill us, we good. You see what I'm saying? And understand that it will never break us, because we're so resilient. We get up and get over stuff too well. Like we're going to rebuild ourselves. We have the power to do so with us. We know our value when it comes to the universe, and we feel like maybe that's part of our value, is that we help people right their wrongs, or realize their wrongs, and then do right to other people from there on, like from that moment on. You have a new opening, collective, a new opening. So it's say, when one door closes, I am confident another will open, and it will be for the betterment, it will be for my betterment. I accept that life brings challenges and acknowledge the opportunity and learning they present to me. Serenity comes from within, and it does. Didn't I just say that? Did I just say that? That's what I'm saying. And then by you removing yourself from them, you're going a new door opening. You know what I mean? You shut that door. They can no longer come through, whatever, when it comes to you. Another door is going to open. You're going to be in a different situation, different light, different love, different, feeling. But you shut that door. So just like new doors is opening for you, new doors is also opening for them too, that they might have to go through. And like I said, we don't want we don't want that for nobody else. It's even if they did bad to us, we just not wired that way, sweetheart. Everything turns to light. Everything turns to light. This is your other card. I mean, it's coming out. Y'all see it's coming out. It's I work to improve myself, embrace all that life brings to me, and transform darkness into light. I allow myself to grow and become stronger. Like I said, that's what you're doing. You becoming a stronger person from the knowledge and the wisdom that you're gaining, and you just being like practicing speaking to the Lord every day or whatever. Like you could just really just be doing that. Like, it could be really little. It could be minor. You could be just drinking water every day. It's something you probably never did before. Like just drinking 1 cup of water every day. Just you could be taking baby steps or whatever the case may be. But the thing is it's having a lasting effect on you because you have that type of discipline at this time. Collective. Y'all saying you came out in the work. In the work. In the work. Hello, hey Kay, we love y'all. We love you. Yeah. All the time, Jamie. God is good. It's like, nah. All the time, God is good. I'm just saying. But for real, in the work, God brings me God brings me ideal situations for my inner healing. As I become aware of my weaknesses, you overcoming your imperfections and everything like that, and you paying attention now. So, as I become aware of my weaknesses, I turn them into strengths. I direct my thoughts towards the light and see the positive side of every stage of my life. Darkness turns into courage. Thus, I get stronger, regardless of the situation. You're gonna end up on top. You're gonna become stronger from the situation, not weaker. You're paying attention to it. You're coming out on top. Sweetheart, you're coming out on top, collective. We're not. I'm gonna go to the other deck, but still, we're not letting. Yeah, we doing the work. There's nothing they can do. Like, we love them, but we love them from afar. You get what I'm saying? That's what it is. We loving them from afar. So we not allowing the little tricks that they used to do, anything like that anymore. You're not even allowing them access for them to even be able to do that anymore. And they could be trying to, collective, they could be trying to come back and do little stuff or whatever. Just be aware. Your eyes are open. You see them for who they really are. If you could tell now you're aware. You could tell that they were jealous, or now you could tell that they they might have had a jealous spirit about them. They had you in a secret competition that you didn't even think that you were in. You now is opening your eyes that everything you did or you tried to do, they started doing it to kind of one up you or show you that they can do it better than you. And that's not really a friend. But mind you, you wasn't looking at it that way because you're like, I want all my people to win. Shoot, if you can do it better than me, shoot, it doesn't matter. I can learn some stuff from you too then, right? But this person wasn't looking at it like that. They was just like, I could do it better than this person. You get what I'm saying? And they was doing it in a malicious type of way. So that's why their things could be failing at this moment, collective. You don't have access to them. They don't have access to you no more. So you're not aware of what's going on right now. But I'm feeling like it's disrupting their goddamn soul. They learning from something. I feel like, don't you know how I said we be feeling like we want to see it sometimes. But we in the sense of we not even worried about them. We not even thinking about them. So that's what I was talking about, where the whole thing, like, we feeling like we might want to unblock them to see how everything going, then block them back or whatever like that. We're not in that space no more like we used to do. We not doing that. We for some reason it's like we at peace so much that we done forgot about them, and not forgot about them in a mean way or whatever, but forgot them as far as them being a priority, excuse me, in our lives, or being just a thought, that, or them, yeah, paying rent in our minds. They're not. No, they're evicted. They're no longer in our minds. So we're not even thinking about them collective. And us not thinking about them, because we got more stuff to think about. We're growing. We're improving. I don't know. Our mind is just so much more clear that we're not even picking up on the fact that they're trying to look, that they're trying to see what's going on with us, because they could be getting their karma, or they could be not doing well, whatever like that. But you're not even bothered. You're not worried. You really Omarion over here. I'm bothered. You get what I'm saying? But they're trying to look to see if what they had, if what they wanted to happen to us happened yet. And you might have, like I said, you shut the door, you close that door, so that, like, that they can't see nothing. You said, Kelly, okay, you say, I'm sorry, I'll be trying. Hurts too much to think. I know, I understand. Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. It might hurt too much. It might bother your soul, your mind, or whatever, your spirit, for you to think about them, or to even have them in your mind right now. But like the thing, that's what I'm saying. You're not even. Kids are graduating. Kids are going to prom. Things are happening, or whatever like that. It's Memorial Weekend. Like, we not even phased, worried about this person. It's too much stuff to freaking worry about, other than them being in competition with us or whatever of some sort. We know now, though. We have it. We know what's going on. We know them for who they are, but we're not entertaining it or nothing. We're not letting it bother us or nothing, collective. You said, Jamie said, I tried my best to help people out, but they wanted to use me instead of learning the Holy Spirit. And some people will do that instead of them coming. See, you will know. Okay, so this is the thing. You have gifts. You can have gifts. You have resources. You have something to give to a person. The thing about it is that we don't know what they need from us. We have an idea of what we can give a person and what we see that they may need or whatever like that. But that might not be exactly what they want from us, though. They might not see it that way. You could be like, oh, I want to tell you about the Holy Spirit. I want you, I want to, like, bring love and light into your life or whatever like that. And you have to watch out for that. That's what I'm saying. You gotta let it come to you. You gotta let them come to you, because people don't like being pushed, or like, I don't even like it. Like, don't come up in here with that. Like, like let me come to you. It feels less forced. It feels more genuine. You gotta think when they be like, anybody want to come up here and get blessed, want to get reborn again? Do you want to be baptized? They let them stand up and come. You know what I'm saying? They make the choice. It's a day-to-day. They just create the opportunities. So our thing is that we have to create the opportunities for them to learn whatever they need, or for them to get whatever they need to get, but not overdo and do too much, where it seems like we're being used, and instead of you giving what you thought that they was there for, they're getting other things out of you. Could be playing on your top, could be playing you a soft story here and there, being like, oh, this and this, then this happened. But they know you are such a good person, a lover person, a giving person, and they think that's their way back in. They think that's their way to get you again and you gullible again and whatever. Like I said, when we awoken, when we awoken up, woken up to, I don't know the word, if it's awakened, awoken, whatever, but but when we woke the fuck up and we realized that that person was using us, we was giving out good light and love. We was doing what we were supposed to be doing. So regardless of the fact, like how they misused it is not our problem though. You gotta understand that as long as you gave what you were supposed to give, you gonna get your blessings back regardless of whatever, because you stay true to who you was and what you was trying to do for them. If they misused it, if they mistreated you, that's on them. You get what I'm saying? But that's when you just draw the line in the sand. You don't get to cross this no more. That's it. Once you're aware of it, that's all that matters is you being aware of it, so they can't do it no more. It say they ask, but they truly don't want it want it from the inside. They just want people to think they are stopping. Okay. Yes, that is true. People do that. That's what I'm saying. We don't really know their intentions for real. We really don't know. But as long as you do what you were supposed to do, you did what you were supposed to do. Guess what? For you to even see that, you still did your work. You still did what you were supposed to do, because you you gave them what they needed, and they mishandled it. So all you did was reveal their true selves and their true being. You still did your job. You still did your job because you gave it to them. All you did was prove that, hey, you bullcrap. You know you do not want that, because I gave you everything that you needed right here. And look, you still didn't do nothing with it. Still, you didn't do what you were supposed to do with it. So it's time for them to wake up. So then you what? You draw that line in the sand. I gave you everything. I gave you everything. There's go. You don't need me. You don't need me no more. You don't need me no more unless you are really true about what you're trying to do. If that's really the path that you want to come on, you know where to come back to. You know if you need some more healing or whatever. But this time, when you do come back, it's going to be limited. It's going to be like, hey, you're going to have to help yourself more than I can help you. You know what I'm saying? I need to see that you helping yourself for me to be able to help you. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not even going to help you how I was helping you, because guess what? I already gave you all the materials. I gave you the stuff. I gave you the information. I gave you the resources. Now it's up to you to do something with it. But you gotta let them do the legwork or whatever. Some people you gotta completely cut off though, and just be like, I gave it all to you. You got all the information. You got all the materials. You got that. You got it out of me. I have nothing else for you but prayer. And what you do is all you do is when they are ready, you just pray for them. That's it. Like they don't get that same treatment again. They already got the starter pack. Think about it. They already got it. Why do they need it again so they can misuse it again? No, you already gave it to them. So therefore they should have it. If they misused it, then okay. Now they're going to have to regain that thing on their own. But think about it. You already gave it to them, so they know what to get. So they still is knowledgeable or gain something from you in some type of way. If they mishandled it and they got to get it back, you got to let them get that shit back. You just got to let them get it back. And all you do is you pray for them. Period. Let them deal with it themselves. You go ahead and give them what you gave them or whatever. And if they mishandled it, it didn't work out for them, that's on them. That's their karma. You get what I'm saying? Because they wasn't true to what they said they wanted in the first place. But you got to think it's okay, because all you're doing is revealing. You revealing people inner, like their true selves. So you thinking that you ain't, I'm just trying to help people and they ain't trying to get. You still helped. You're thinking about it wrong. You still help. You revealed that they was on bullcrap. That's still helping. That's still helping because in a way, you're basically telling them like, hey, now they looking at it like, dang, that ain't work. Yeah, because you trying to fake it. You trying to pretend. That's why you can't pretend when it's real. You can't pretend with this type of stuff. You can't pretend it. You really gotta be it. You opened their eyes and realize it made them realize they're pretending and just want to look like that they're stopping doing stuff and everything like that. That's going to be enough, and it's not. So you actually help them to realize that they're conniving, evil, trying to get over on the plug type of ways. It's not going to help. It's not going to work. So you still help. You still did what you were supposed to do. You still, I'm done my job. You did your job. You understand? Just pray for them. Just pray for them. That's all you gotta do. You don't gotta be around them. They don't have to be around you. Pray. What it say? Not today. Not today. Not today. That's what came out. Not today. They say boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversations, not dealing, still upset. So that person could, yeah, that could, like you said, that person not really trying to do the work. They really did, they really ain't mean what they wanted or whatever the case may be. But you like, not today. Today is a new day. We ain't doing what we did yesterday. I ain't doing that stuff no more. So yeah, not today. You hear what I'm saying? So you they can't get over on you. They can't get over on you. Now they realizing they can't get over on you. They can't get over on nobody else. Because the Holy Spirit is going to reveal their true selves anyway, regardless of the fact. And you being true to you and you still being that loving person and caring person that you are, that's the thing. You don't stop being that person to other people though. You get what I'm saying? Just pay attention to who you don't need to be that person to anymore. And that's just, you just shut that door for them and pray for them. That's it. But you still continue to be who you are though to the people who really need it and who really like about that stuff. Cause they still need you. Don't let them change you. You get what I'm saying? Cause they misused you. Self-indulgence came out. Let's see what this is. I don't know if I got this before. It's a self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So you can have like I said, you know your self-worth right now. You know your value. Okay. So you took the time for you to heal. You want to let them take time for them to heal from what they just learned. Because sometimes we gotta understand they might not even pay attention or realize that what they did. We might see it before they seen it. We see that they was bullcrap. We seen they wasn't about their stuff or whatever, and we might have allowed them to dig their own ditch by continuing on giving them what they was supposed to, that starter kit, and then they fumbled it. We allowed them to dig their own ditch. We gave you which you needed. You hear what I'm saying? And we're giving you the time to heal. That's why we shutting that door off, crossing that line in the sand, saying you can't come back over here. But I'm still gonna pray for you from afar. You're giving them time to heal and reflect on what they did, to you, on how they fumbled the ball, and you're just giving them time to reflect. On, dang, was it me? Did I, what? It's me. Dang, maybe I do gotta stop playing and get on this. Maybe I do gotta, whatever. Maybe I do gotta stop looking like it and really do this because it shows. Whether I want it to show or not, it's showing. It's evident. It's no longer can be concealed. You get what I'm saying? Or I can't put that mask on. People can see right through that, right? So you could be giving yourself some self appreciation and just appreciating what the gifts that you have and how far you have come, and you're doing that by just praying for them, cutting that off and praying for them. Okay. I don't know. It say shadow work, so I don't know if somebody's doing some type of shadow work, and trying to like pull on your heartstrings, and hopefully she be her forgiving self and come back and have empathy for me or whatever like that. And the thing is, you still gonna always be you. You just don't have to be you to that person. Like I said, remember, you can just pray for them. See, they going to see another you. Yes, you still gonna be true to who you are, but they gonna see another you. It's gonna be the one that ain't really like off. Everything is about them type of you. And when they see that, that's when they're gonna have to do the self reflection and taking that time to heal for themselves. Mm, I'm sorry. I had to take a sip. I had to take a sip. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So come on. Let's go. The chaser collective. That's what came out was the chaser. It's a fear of abandonment, chasing codependency. So this person, yeah, okay. So collective, this person could be codependent in some type of way. So they sitting up there, they're chasing their fear of, like I said, didn't I say that they might feel like that you're abandoning them, but you're not abandoning them. You're not abandoning them. You are just changing the way your support system is lined up for them. You get what I'm saying? Now it's just, like I said, didn't I say they have fear of abandonment? They have fear of this. And they're chasing, all they're doing is chasing you because they have codependent issues or whatever. And they know that you're a good person, that, you know, that you would stick by their side or whatever case may be, but you're not abandoning them. You drew that line in the sand because they misused and mishandled what you gave them, the love that you gave them, this unconditional support that you gave them. And unconditional support can look like anything. It could look like one thing at first. They could have messed it up, and then that unconditional support can look a little different but still be support at some sort. Like it can, you know, like I said, just praying for them, praying that they get it together, praying, because that's still support. You don't have to be dealing with that stuff, being codependent with them, having to be around them for you to support them and want the best for them. You don't have to do that. So that person could be chasing you and chasing the gifts and the energy that you have right now. They chasing that. They possibly couldn't find it in nobody else, so they trying to spin the block and come back, and you like, no, you ain't about to do that. We ain't doing that. Not here. What came out? Passion collective. Passion. Now what this say? How this gonna tie into insane chemistry, sparks, and having fun, equal interest, burning desire. Excuse me. So, collective, they may see that you have the passion for what you're doing. And not only that, they feel the insane chemistry that y'all may have or may had. And they're like, I can't find that nowhere. Like I said, like I can't find that nowhere. And they're trying to look for somebody that has equal interest, like that they have, or like that you might have had, that they could kind of like fill your spot with, because you ain't coming back, right? And they got the burning desire to like come back to you and get and still be around you or something like that. Like they could just but they know that you that you just have something that's not taught. That it's not taught. It's not something you can teach. It's within you. And they want that passion. They want to feel that passion, that burning desire that you have for you being successful and you accomplishing your goals and your dreams and you healing your inner self and stuff like that. They want that burning desire back. They want that feeling back. And they can't find it at the moment, but that doesn't mean that they're not looking. Okay, so and if they can't find it, they probably gonna come back and try to deal with you, because guess what? They know you got it. They know they know you have it. So if they can't find it nowhere else, and end up somebody else being a victim of their buffoonery, they'll try to spin a block and come back to you. Collective love, okay. Love came out, collective love, and it say unconditional love. See, because you have unconditional love, that's what you may exude, collective. That, like I said, it say self love and wholeness, affection and attraction, selflessness. So this is all the qualities that you may have or you may embody. So you could just give out unconditional love, like I said. You can have self love for yourself. You could just feel so wholesome to somebody. It has some type of wholesomeness about you, right? And and it's it's attractive. You get what I'm saying? You could be attracting people because you do give selflessness. You are showing selflessness, right? So it could be making somebody come towards you that might feel like, hey, you really love me. I wanna, or you show me what real love really was. You get what I'm saying? And they didn't notice that until you crossed that line in the sand. You told them they couldn't really, have access to you, but they still want the best for you. That you still want the best for them, and they realizing like, hey, you really a real one. You get what I'm saying? They can't, like I said, they might can't find nobody like you, like that would still actually like pray for them, like want the best for them. So they might feel like that they're in love with you, like really love you, or you really only the only person who really love them. Okay, and because they not getting it from, it's not seeming like nobody else really have that unconditional love for them. Like you might have some real unconditional love, collective. Like you, you have unconditional love, unconditional support for a person that you care about. That's just who you are. But that's why I'm saying it's not taught. It's in you. You're born that way. That's how I feel. I feel like you're born that way, collective. And they just haven't found or came across nobody that was made like you. That was created like you. That was birthed into this world like the way you were, with the heart that you have. And I mean, what can you say? Say nah, but we say collective. Oh my goodness, we got death. We got death, collective. So death came out. Okay, so we're gonna read it. It say the relationship is over. Okay. No second chances. Grow and transform. What's dead is dead. Collective, you're not rekindling this situation. It's dead. It's dead. It's done. What it say is done. Sorry. What's over is over. There's no second chances. And maybe you did give this person second, third, fourth, and fifth, and sixth, and seventh, eighth, ninth, and tenth goddamn chances. But guess what? It ain't another one in you. For some reason, they met their match. They reached their limit, and they no longer have access to you, collective. And they say the runner, the runner came out. It's a fear of intimacy, running away, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. So, yeah, so this person may feel like they have fear. They could be feeling like you're fleeting, like you're running away, that, or whatever like that. And they may have they may have problems with letting go. You get what I'm saying? And they could be running away from their problems rather than facing them. Okay, this could be you. They could be feeling like that you're doing that, or they could be really doing that. You know what I'm saying? Also, you have love call, because you said the thing was done and over. Because it was no longer no more second chances or whatever. You're trying to grow. You're trying to transform into what you're supposed to be. They may feel like that you're running away, and you're like, They have problems with letting you go because they just had they probably see what they really had and they're not trying to give it up, but the whole time that's it's done, it's gone. And we say it's a love call collective, it's a love call, it's a express of love, love of messages of love, thinking of you, informing you. So this person could be still just trying to reach out, trying to give you some love messages of some sort. And when I mean love messages, um it could be a romantic person, it could not be a romantic person, it could be a person that a platonic friend or something. It could be somebody just trying to spin the block, trying to tell you that, hey, I realized you had unconditional love for me, you really wanted the best for me. You might receive some type of messages of some sort of like, I'm thinking about you or whatever like that. Collective, we not, it does not matter. But I'm trying to tell you it's coming though. Like they're going to try because of the simple fact they realized what they lost. They realized they lost the unconditional love that you gave to them, and they can't find and nobody else. And they had to realize that they had to find it within themselves. It's not a you thing. They could be the same way if they just do the work and heal themselves. Hey, Nicky Nick, hey. Welcome. That's my peoples. Yeah, we all fam in the we all fam. So what you got? Key on the ring? Key on the ring collective. Key on the ring. And it say many options. Unconventional, one night stand, string along. So this person, you could have many options, or that person could have had many options. Could have tried to string you along. Like I said, they could have came in or was supposed to be a one night stand, and the whole time you wiped them up by mistake or husband them up by mistake. You get what I'm saying? Because of who you were and the type of love and heart that you had for, or that you just have. It went on to them and they wasn't even supposed to be that. And that person could have strung you along of some sort and tried to make it seem like, oh, I want this, I want that, like Jamie said. And that's not really what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? So that person was a string along. That person was not really what they was about. They didn't really want that. So you are correct with how you're departing from that person. Yeah, Hammer came out, collective. Hammer. And it says sabotage and rebuild, persistence, working on it, and repairing. So sabotage and rebuild. So this person sabotaged their own situation. They sabotaged the love that you was giving out towards them or whatever. They sabotaged, they messed that up. They messed it up. But they could be persistent about trying to rebuild that. And they working on repairing that, but you're done. You know, they have to repair their own selves. So they could be in a sense of feeling like that they have to repair themselves in order to look good for you, or to be able to come back or be back in your good graces. But you're not worried. You're just praying for them and you sending them on their way. Yes, girl, I'm going through it right now. You are, Nick. That's what I'm saying. And I don't know how long you've been here, but when we wrap this up, I want you to go back and watch it from the beginning, because I'm trying to tell you what came out was crazy. It was crazy because you got to think about how we got here. Like, it came out crazy. So look, but that's the thing. You're going through that, but guess what? It's done, because we have death. It's over. They can't. No more second chances. No more third chances. No more nothing. We praying for them. We praying for the best for them, because we're not gonna be nothing but love and light. You understand? That's it. Okay. And they say, yes, yeah, yes, girl. I'm going to rewind it right now when you done. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to pray for them, all right? We're going to pray for them because that's the only way. Amen. Amen. That's the only way that they're going to learn is if they come to it themselves. They got to come to that agreement or that sense of thinking themselves. They have to do it themselves. It doesn't work when we push them. It doesn't work. We can blah, 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 throw it all up in their face. It does not work. They be like, oh yeah, nah, it does not work. It only works when they do it for themselves, and when they do it for themselves, I ain't gonna lie, it do make us feel good because it make me feel good. I be like, shit, that's what I be ready to shout like, that's what I was talking about the whole time. You don't know, like, yeah, they gonna learn. Yeah, they gonna learn today. Yeah, is that they gonna learn today? We gonna see what with ooh, okay, that's it. We gonna see what signs this could be about. So we gonna look. We want to see. So we have Sagittarius. I see Sagittarius in the building. Aquarius is in the building. Taurus. Dang. Hold on. Almost. I think. Hold on. No. Hold on. I was about to say almost all the signs probably came out, but hold on. Well, we got Leo. Leo twice. Leo came out twice. So you might really be dealing with Leo, or you are Leo. Pisces came out twice. Oh, you might be dealing with a Pisces for real. Okay. Oh, Cancer came out twice. Oh, might be a Cancer. Capricorn came out twice. What the freak is going on, son? All right. All right, hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all. Okay, so now no, we don't have all the signs because you gotta think we don't got Scorpio. Scorpio not in here or nothing. So yeah, that's how we know. Okay, so we got Sagittarius one time, we got Aquarius one time, we got Taurus one time, we got Leo twice, Pisces twice, Aries. You got one Aries once, and you got Cancer twice. You got Capricorn twice, and you got Virgo once and Libra once. So, collective, you could be dealing with this with one of these signs, or you could be one of these signs, either or both. You get what I'm saying? This. Oh yeah, Gemini didn't come out, or Scorpio didn't come out. Am I missing something else? But I just know that this it ain't like all the signs came out, but it almost. But Cancer, for sure, it must really be a Cancer. It must really be a Capricorn. It must really be a Leo, and it must really be Pisces, cause that's strong. But it came out twice. My ex is a Capricorn, birthday on Christmas. Dang, Nick, I know somebody who birthday on Christmas too. That's crazy. That's crazy. I would say, well, like I said, yeah, we gotta get off the here. You can rewind it. Then yeah. But that's your signs for today, collective, and that's your message for today. Okay, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Give me a thumbs up, share, like something. Just rewatch this, keep rewatching it, whatever. If you feel like it. Also, once you rewatch this, just put a little fox emoji in the chat, so in the comment section, so I know that you watched it again. Thank you. I love you guys. Blessings. Yes, blessings to you. And thank you. You welcome, Jamie. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I love it. And love and light to everyone, and thank you for keep coming back every day. I really do appreciate y'all. I truly do. Especially you, Jamie and Kay and Nick. I know we ain't see you in a little bit, but you still part of the clan. Well, dang, I ain't want to say clan, but you know, the club, you know what I'm saying? You know. Yeah, so gang in this like no. Like y'all, talk to y'all tomorrow, right? See ya. Bye. Bye.